I have a question for the speakers. Could you share any experience that you have had of the importance of the 4-H projects for the kids or even for the families? So what you have learned about that in all these years, how important is these projects for the kids and for the families?
Speaking from my personal experience, I think that it shaped a lot of who I am today. I'm a people person. I can talk to people. It's done nothing but help my etiquette, manners. It's always been one of those things. Work ethic, perseverance. I mean, I just would not have a lot of the skills that I have today without 4-H and FFA. It's ever since I started, whenever I was 8, it changed my life.
From my point of view, both I grew up through 4-H program and the FFA program myself, and then now as a FFA advisor and a father, seeing what it's done for youth all over this, not just the state of Missouri, but all over our country. And you also have to understand a lot of these youth are well, anymore, they're both urban and rural youth. And giving them experiences to push them outside of their comfort zone a little bit, and to continually challenge them to develop, I think pays huge dividends, absolutely huge dividends in their future and in their success of their future. And, you know, Creighton's, example right now, I mean, he's talking to you, and he's a product of that. I can name multiple products of 4-H and FFA programs in the state of Missouri, since we're in Missouri here, but in the successes that they're having. I think of all the past students that I've had that have went through both programs, and just their ability to communicate with other people, and to tell you what they're thinking and to do so in an appropriate manner, and then not to be afraid to get up and speak to others, and speak in a group setting, and then to go out and exhibit their animals in a stressful situation. If you make a drive, that's exciting. And I think that, a lot of times, folks can remember, some of the big moments in their show career to, where they were in the drive. And as a parent, I look back at some of those times whenever my own children or my own students were, made those drives, and it's just exciting, because it's exciting to see all of that work, that time, that effort come to that point. And then it's just exhilarating if you get the nod from the judge, or they come to shake your hand and you reach that goal. That is most, one of the most rewarding things. And then probably second to that, and I do want to speak to this, is that whenever you see youth cheer somebody else on that is successful, I think that is so important in today's society, that we encourage others, and if they're finding success, that's awesome. And then just to kind of come alongside of them and say, and learn, hey, what are you doing that's helping you get that edge, or that's making you extra special? And the reason why I say that is because I think it's important that we have a positive culture in 4-H and FFA, because you can see it in some situations within our youth, and I see it, I'm in a school district, is that if somebody's doing good things, sometimes that's not always popular, or they're getting recognized for their hard work. Sometimes that's not always popular. And so I greatly appreciate that whenever you see somebody get the nod at the state fair, that you see other exhibitors happy for them and go up and shake their hands and tell them congratulations. I think that is so important in today's world, today's society.
It's not just that. The whole barn erupts. Doesn't matter what animal it is. Doesn't matter what's going on. There's no other feeling like being in the ring and that dead silence, or even on the outside of the ring and watching your friend do it, and that dead silence that's there waiting for the judge to nod at somebody or smack a butt or whatever it is. There's just no feeling, just waiting for that moment that he does it. And then the second it happens, just everybody erupts and it's just exciting. There's no other feeling like it.
Okay, thank you so much. So important, especially in these times for the society that we are living on. Yeah. Well, we thank you so much for your participation. I think this recording that we are going to have will be obligated class for all people that want to start for the 4-H project. So for sure, here at Lincoln, we are going to try to engage more frequently with you.
Appreciate you having me. It's been a blast.
Thank you, Amy, and thank you, Dr. Salinas. I watched a couple of the series and I greatly appreciate it. I think it's a great point of information for a lot of youth and a lot of folks in general that are interested in small ruminant production and exhibiting these animals across the country. So greatly appreciate what you guys are doing.
Well, we appreciate very much what you're sharing your experience and your time, and we keep in touch for the next time. Thank you.